Hey, I don't have an intro, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with ZZZ. Ancient tome studying, let's go! Their existence transcends mortal measure, standing with the divine, or perhaps. In ancient times, there were sages who would communicate with the divine, observing the celestial changes. They knew miasma blank would converge blank during the peak of celestial blank. They built this array, gathering and purifying the miasma to restore the world to... With the array complete, tough the evil is subdued. Yet, to summon blank desire to probably awaken power in ancient array core. A willing sacrifice as the key, severely devoted. So we leave this method. If blank descends, the consequences are unpredictable. Sacrifice of the devoted. Is there gonna be a Sarah sacrifice at the end of this? She's like the most devoted person in the whole damn story. After reading the cryptic tome, everyone puts together all the information so far. Wait, if Sarah can restore shit, can she turn herself into a mega sacrifice and then turn back to normal?
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome.
That tome kind of made it sound like divines and this thing were different, and that Bangbu looked like the devil.
This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
The array's purpose is to suppress miasma.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator doesn't exactly seem the merciful type.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
Why does this kid chime in like this?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
I'll go with you.
Going in aimlessly right now is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
So you think we should reach out to the people from back then about the array? Makes sense. I was too young to remember, but maybe someone else still does.
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunkuei Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
Master, I've located the list of survivors from the old mining site. Most of them have settled in the Silum Bay area.
Found some survivors.
Don't worry. Some survivors from the miasma outbreak are now settled in Silum Bay. They might have some information about the array.
The idea that Fairy taps into his eyes. Imagine if like no one ever could hear or see when Fairy came in on screen and it just sounded all the time like Wise knew everything.
Silent Bay. I'm pretty familiar with that area. It's crowded and full of all kinds of people. Asking around one by one would take forever. Why don't we split up so we can cover more ground? No time to waste. I'll go on ahead. Join me when you're all set.
Sounds good to me.
Using the address Fairy found. Oh man. Using the addresses Fairy found. Everyone sets off in different directions. Oh boy, people. Oh shit. That must be him. Looks pretty friendly. Are they talking about banyue? Anyone else over here? Last time I was here, Solde killed a man, so. Things have changed so much. Things have changed so much. Back when my brother and I had to stay here, this place was just a haphazard mess of makeshift shelters. Now it feels like a proper settlement. The past fades like dust. It's been years since you faced the past. Yeah. Ning Qian and the others got here before us, so they must have gone down already, right? Somehow now that I'm here, I'm feeling kind of nervous. Hey, doesn't that miner up ahead look kind of familiar? Let's start by asking him. You know, let's just go say hi. Humble miner. Oh, it's you guys, the ones who saved me. Feeling any better, guy? Much, much better. Thanks to you and your friends, I was just thinking about how to thank you all. And here you are. Don't worry about it. We were simply doing what was right. We're just glad to see you're safe and sound. But we're here today to ask about something, if you don't mind. Ask away. If I know anything about it, I'll tell you everything. No beating around the bush. Ask about the array. Arrays, divine deities. Why is it always... My old man mentioned it once. Over the past few decades, outsiders would show up every now and then, and some who'd just moved into the staff family quarters and kept sneaking deeper into the mining area. They were always asking the old timers at the mine about stuff from way back when. It seems like they're digging for info about some mystical arrays or whatever. Did they find anything? I just remember there was this guy who spoke real nice and a woman who was always smiling. They even helped treat my old man's illness. They were good people. Once they even said something about making progress on whatever they were doing. Oh boy. And then, well, then everything went south, didn't it? All those things they tried probably didn't work out. If it had worked, maybe that disaster wouldn't have happened. If there really was such a deity, people wouldn't have died and families wouldn't have been torn apart. Besides the array, do you perhaps remember any other details about the time of the incident 10 years ago? Any details would help. Other details? There is something I remembered recently. Last time I went to the Hollow, I just wanted to check out my old place. I got stuck before I could make it there, but I did spot these really nice-looking white flowers blooming all over. Uh-oh. Yeah, folks have been saying those white flowers are a good sign that the miasma's receding. Come to think of it, I vaguely remember seeing something similar in the mine shafts where my folks worked, back when we lived in the mining district 10 years ago. The area around those white flowers was clean too, no traces of miasma in sight. Back then, I thought it was fun to hide next to those white flowers whenever I got into trouble with my folks. It felt oddly comforting. That's pretty much all there is to it. After that, the miasma outbreak happened and we couldn't even go home anymore. Not many survived. Some moved far away, others relocated here, and well, as time passed, we just lost touch. Come to think of it, it's quite a coincidence. Recently, besides you, well, you're my savior, so I might as well be honest. Someone hasked. We got a typo here. My god. 2.5 came out. They didn't even come back and fix 2.4. Someone hassed me about that array stuff too. It was this young man who even gave me a fat stack of hush money, telling me not to breathe a word of this to anyone else. Said something about how this info was tied to some dangerous stuff, and they couldn't let more people get caught up in it. Young man. What did he look like? Did he have brown hair, wear glasses, dressed in Yukoi Summit training attire? Huh? No, he was nothing like that. He was tall, slim man with black clothes and black hair. There was this certain aura about him. He spoke politely and was quite generous too. If you hadn't saved me, I would have kept my lips sealed about him. Ah, so it wasn't. Oh, was it his other form? Don't feel down. We still made good progress on this trip. Let's check some other places and see what we can find. Just then, Ning Qian's somewhat anxious voice comes from not far away. Ning Qian being held up by someone? Let's go check it out now. Alrighty, let's see what we got going on. Phony fortune teller. I have some important business, sir. I have important matters to attend to. Please stop pestering me. Hey there, don't leave, friend. I just said I see darkness clouding your vision. There's some terrible malignance locked between those brows of yours. If this great master's calculations are correct, you must have lost a close family member. This weighs heavily on your heart, and if left unsolved, great misfortune may befall you. Luckily, you've met me. For just 5,000 dennies. What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here. Fortune teller looks embarrassed, but quickly locks eyes with Xiao Guang as if finding a new target. Cough, cough. Hey there, young lady. You have a most spiritual aura. Come, let me read your fortune. We can work out a good price. It's fate that we met. This is terrible. A terrible omen. The stars have fallen, the moon is broken, your path is fraught with peril. Barely a glimmer of light to be seen in the dark, my lady. You may face a great calamity soon. To overcome this tribulation, you need to give me 5,000 pennies. Mister, while I'm not great at divination myself, I have a master who's an expert. Khan is in the north, Lee is in the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. And the positions of Dui and Shuang trigrams, they're not quite right either. We've got other matters to attend to, so we'll take our leave now. Why do I keep running into tough nuts and experts these days? That guy the other day saw right through me too. Even little girls aren't so easy to fool anymore. This gig's getting harder and harder to pull off. I love that he just admits. That's amazing. The fortune teller grows frustrated with embarrassment, recalling that tall, dignified young man in black from the other day. Oh my god, the glow up of this man is insane, as the kids say. Young man, your face speaks of noble fortune, but I see a hint of worry between your brow. Let this great master read the fortune I've laid out for you. Hey, don't mess with that. Keep your hands off. Off, I say. Victory at all costs. Shifu always said divination was my worst subject. Too restless and unfocused to get accurate readings. But this time I choose to trust in my divination. He took his tools to divine it for himself. If no word comes when that wretched creature appears, I will give it my all. What? Why is everyone staring at Banyue Shifu? The atmosphere is getting weirder and weirder. Suggest going back first. Right now, I actually want to look around some more to see if there's anyone else my brother and I used to know. Why don't you head back first? Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Xiao Guang is so focused on finding her brother that she hasn't even noticed the strange atmosphere.
Very well.
It's got their own emotional baggage to deal with. These two old dudes talking, what the fuck? The hell we going? Cable car? Cable car. Oh. Look, it really is that heap of scrap. Ashu must have been blind back then, bringing that thing back from the hollow and treating it like a person. Ashu treated it with such kindness, and look at how it repaid her. Just standing by and watching her die. No wonder they said it was a killing machine before. That thing's got no heart. Oh god, are we getting into the banyue? Yeah, I mean, it didn't even... That forbidden fruit tester. Poor Ashu saved such a thing and brought it back, and now she's gone, and her only brother. No one's heard from him in years. What is happening here? Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable, beyond any dispute. Their resentment, their boundless hatred. It is the karma I deserve. I must bear it. One day I shall explain it all to you. You're in Suban Temple with Banyue. Purge Type Zero. So he's a robot made to destroy miasma, right? Was it like when the event 10 years ago happened, he fought the miasma and people got stuck in the crossroad? Or was it like they needed saving, but he's a robot, so he didn't save them and just kept killing things? Ooh. Or was it that people got infected with so much miasma that he started to recognize them as miasma targets? Crazy. Check on Banyue again.
Banyue Shifu, about what just happened.
My apologies. My unannounced visit has caused trouble for the people here. Oh, the blame is mine. Please don't let it trouble you. If there are words that can ease even a bit of their pain, then it is a burden I should bear.
Seems like... Wait. He seems to have a past to talk about.
I understand. I won't ask further. But if you ever want to talk about it, I'll always be there to listen.
Thank you.
Banyue gives you a grateful look while staying silent. Soon the others return. Everyone gathers to share what they found.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that keeps being mentioned, some of the survivors also remember it. Seems like the array really does exist.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Reuse 2.3 assets here?
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
Once everyone's prepared, we'll
Alright.
set out.
Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Should we head out now? Let's fucking go now. Oh. Okay. Hell yeah.
What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
Why would you say that, you weird, crazy? Is your own name on your own legging? Go put those thighs away.
I may be slow, but I still have two.
Oh, he's
fists
story
to
related.
swing.
Okay. Let's toss Lucia in there.
Weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Get that rupture going. I'd have done Zhao, but I'm not leveling her up just yet until I get that W engine. Feet. There you are. That was a fun little intro.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's
Let's
residential
fucking
area.
go.
Showtime! Call's not over yet. Now one second place.
Hadouken!
Mine dwells, the sword follows.
Hello?
The
Oh,
next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No. It should be enlightenment
oh no, she's...
within.
Ma'am, I need you to focus. We're kind of...
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awaken.
Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our Xiao Guang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
Oh no.
The next part should be stellar circulation.
This is...
Oh, wait.
This is a
It's-
beautiful moment right now. If anyone's ever watched Danmachi, there's a whole, I think it's a side story that follows the Loki familia. But, oh man, I get an excuse to talk about Danmachi in a ZZZ episode. This is a great fucking year so far in 2026. In Danmachi, there's a whole side story where they talk about people who have to cast and chant spells while fighting in a dungeon, and they actually really go into the details of like what it's like to have to be in a life or death fight while worrying about your allies, your equipment, what you're doing, your terrain and environment, while trying to say a like remembered quote to cast a spell. And it's such a beautiful moment. I love it. Oh my god, my arm hurts. Sorry, I worked out yesterday and I used the 35s like really hard. But they talk about this like this difficulty of like what it would be like at IRL dungeon crawling while casting spells, and it's something that like is never even looked at, even pretended to be looked at in other games. It's just an assumption that it works because it's a game, but they cover it in Danmachi and it's so nice. And then I see this here and it just makes me think of that.
Huh? That's strange.
Oh, is her memory being drained? Oh my god, when your power relies on chance but you're losing your memory.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted.
The seal on that case is not perfect.
Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again.
Nah, it's gotta be the sword.
My mind just can't quite keep up.
Or it could be nostalgia. Could be getting in the way.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
Yeah, we're just in an extraterrestrial dimension that slowly corrupts us.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
Oh.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's...
I don't like it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. We can lead the way. Let's go. Jesus criminy. She's like ready to go.
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
Uh-oh. We're gonna use the mining cart. I saw it. We're definitely gonna use that mining cart here in a second.
The path's blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Bud, what are you doing? You're scaring me here.
with the gold star challenge! I'll back you up!
Fuck him up! Epic. That's open. What, the bridge, just like last time. Find a minecart, use disintegrate.
Looks
Okay.
like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
Oh, need one more. There it is. That's the first one I saw too, coming through this place.
There's a control panel over there.
So that will make it go that way. Yep, okay, I see.
Now we can head back and try operating the minecart.
I definitely clicked the button, but alright.
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
Of course they did. That's just a silly
Another one
question.
here.
Alright,
Chagwang,
now
Chagwang.
we're finally on track to blow up! Xiaoguang.
Wise, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash.
True contests of worth.
He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling. Like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure. Tall and steady. Holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring. But also cold.
Banyue.
The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
Remember who it was?
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
This kid's a villain, right? Like, this dude's parents also died because of, like, banyue or something. Right? Come on, girl.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
Oh, yeah, over there.
Wish they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
DAILYN, what the fuck? There we go. Hello? This cart probably would go there, but oop.
There are even more of those white flowers. Here we go. The more there are.
Shoot for a trap! Spot an ethereal! Shot for help! Turn around! Smash them! Premium support!
End this.
Fuck him up!
Hatred.
We mess him up so bad, oh my god. Seems to be more white flowers here compared to everywhere else we've been through. What the
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remember them.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
So Indian
It
desolate.
feels so empty.
Who the
and
fuck is this
desolate.
kid? He is such a bringer 3D model and I don't like it.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Banyue, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned?
You're fishing for something.
Banyue?
Anyway, remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
Perhaps. The surface of the stone lion statue is covered in cracks as Banyue gazes at its base. A stream of past memories flickers deep within his core. Vicious substance detected. Risk assessment 0%. Composition analysis. Fructose, plant fiber. Metal fingers sink into the orange-red pulp frosting sticking to the mechanical joints. Tactile feedback, contact with SOP object. Classification, human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Wait. That's a fun little outfit. I saw this character back here and I was like, hello? I see the dad over there. Let me screenshot this.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
Aw. A pale wildflower is suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from a human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Oh, this gets so dark, I bet.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Oh my god. Abnormal core temperature fluctuations. Purge unit type 0 command. Suppress miasma at all costs overridden. Banyue's core emotion module permanently activated. Mission name, Rebirth. What is that supposed to mean? I'm sorry, wait. Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to hit R and she does a support attack. I got so confused for a second. The ethereals around here have been pretty much cleared out, I think. I'll take a walk by myself, see if I can find anything. Let's split up, gang. Ruby, Ruby, Roo. There seems to be a strange presence over here. Well, hold on. I want to find some presents elsewhere and see if I can't get some goodies. Looks like where we go next. Check the tightly closed door. Don't mind if I do. Oh, shit. Visions of the past. This way of descent that you speak of, from your words, it sounds like not just anyone can pave it. That silhouette, Shiyuan. Heh, of course, only the devout, the one who completely surrenders body and soul, anchoring themselves solely to their supreme will, can sense their presence and invoke their descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I helped you locate the array, so you should give me more concrete details. I've already said, when the creator descends, only I can determine where they'll appear. This is my sacred honor and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to tail us here like rats trying to watch us in greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better face who you really are, Yeshiyuan. Just remember this. Everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose, perhaps they can all become the nourishment that feeds the new order. The illusion ends here. So she saw that. That was a vision of my brother and Sarah?
This has happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past. But I'm not sure how it works or how accurate they are.
Something in me triggers these? I mean, to be fair, we haven't seen him trigger for anybody else.
If that was a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appeared and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond this door.
The way my brother spoke and that feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. And the things he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario. My brother must have had other motives, just like we suspected. Will you trust me on this? I'll trust you.
I trust your judgment, Xiaoguang. And I trust Senior Ye, too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet.
Yeah, they went through this door. This door. Xiaoguang pushes the door, but it wouldn't budge. Huh? It seems to be locked.
Huh. It seems to be locked.
We have like 7 superhumans in our party. There is no way a rusty metal-ass fence is stopping us.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Xiaoguang, do you remember something?
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own.
It do be like that sometimes.
If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said, every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now, how I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
We now know that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door, but I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
Think. Winnie Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then we can consider other ways to get through, okay?
All right, I'll check other places first. Stay safe and don't push yourself too hard.
Weird. The CCC dialogue options are always so weird. This brings back childhood memories. The sunlit wall over there. Mom used to say that the part of the wall warmed by the sun was the coziest heater in the winter. One time I secretly buried my brother's clothes over there, hoping to warm them in the sun as a surprise for him, but I buried them so well that I couldn't even find them myself and ended up crying. Yeah, luckily Dad was there. He had a natural knack for finding things. He said the sunlight had hit the brick when I hid the clothes and it remembered the location for me. Unfortunately, the clothes were already ruined when we dug them up. Mom and Dad just laughed and my brother didn't blame me either. There I was, covered in dirt, bawling my eyes out like a little troublemaker I was. There used to be big open spaces there on hot days. The miners would set out long benches, sit together and chat until evening. The adults would fan themselves and talk while the children ran around chasing fireflies. Oh, there we go. Mom worried we'd run too far, so she taught me and my brother a simple little technique to make the fireflies form a trail of light. It wasn't anything powerful, just fun. It was like painting with light. I can almost still hear it. The blind old lady upstairs calling her family to come in for dinner. The sound of the miners' lamps toppling. Wait. And the sound of the the blind old lady upstairs calling her family to come in for dinner, and the sound of the miners' lamps tapping on the steps as they return from work. Warm memories. Yeah, they fought so hard to protect this place, to make it warm and welcoming, even if it was all later consumed by the miasma. Sheesh! Banyue. Well, ominous ruins. A corner with a strange vibe. The sections are usually smoother, like natural branches. They're looking more like they were carved by some kind of sharp wingtip. What? Are there any winged monsters around here? What?
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring?
He's hearing a voice in his own voice like everyone else did.
Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. It's you.
Banyue Shifu, what's wrong?
Yes, Shifu. What's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
DAILYN mentioned?
Is it that weird voice DAILYN mentioned? If it's back again, then is there something off about this place?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
It's like they absorb miasma.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction. Strange white flowers, weird voices. Something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiaoguang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Ye heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be in that same direction.
In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move.
Oh boy. Cut with a wingtip? Are we gonna fight a flying sacrifice? Oh shit. Why is there still no response? If it comes to that point, then I'll have no choice but to... Another illusion. Senior Yi seems to be secretly waiting for something. No response? What? Does he have a plan? Is he like trying to like leave a breadcrumb trail or some shit? Where's DAILYN at, by the way?
Hate. The monster who stood by and let death through.
This one's filled with children's laughter and joy, now covered in a thick layer of dust. Even after being abandoned for years and ravaged by disaster, you can still clearly feel the dedication of its original designers. Every inch of this small area was carefully planned out, just to carve out a lively playground for the next generation amidst this harsh mining district life. Well, that was so sad. It stubbornly resists being forgotten, announcing to the world that people once strived so hard to put down roots and live here, infusing joy and hope into their ordinary days. God damn. And there's this blue ore around, too.
Oh. It's so quiet here.
What's this scene? Hello?
DAILYN, have you found anything?
Let's fucking screenshot this shit, man. It's a good shot. Hello?
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so.
Oh, she can hear
But
it.
in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
DAILYN's calm expression shifts, replaced by a complex gaze, blending concentration with a strange sense of understanding. She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release. Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself, can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
Swing comes to a stop and DAILYN seems lost in thought. That was a loaded question, like, dear God. Oh God, you caught up, that scared me. Okay. What's that sound? Uh-oh.
Eternal vigil. The Creator's sacred edict.
Hello? Didn't I fight you in a Shiyuan
Why are there
once?
sacrifices here? I've never seen
Dude,
ones
this
like
sacrifice
these.
is so cool.
Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on DAILYN and drawing her ship though?
Oh, feeling like I'm being watched. She's all too familiar.
Ow.
Mountainous strength.
Reverse shockwave! Hey!
Fuck him up, DAILYN!
Return to the Sea of Dreams!
Break!
I can never get that damn combo right.
So stubborn.
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. Let me gauge. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
No, sticky fingers! No! Sticky fingers, please!
They're lessons for your obedient little students. Faithful companions! Be my calm! Want to lay armor? Customer service follow-up! Sealed! Great! The verdict is... unforgivable! Dial 1 for complaints. Premium support.
Make the earth tremble! Shake the earth! I stand unyielding! Break! Mountains fall!
Get that combo to go off for some reason. There we go. Epic sacrifice, by the way. That was so amazing.
The Creators call.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
This sacrifice can talk about the creator? Oh no, the voice.
Enough sneaking around! Show yourself! Don't forget, once she started its illusion, but it's more devastating than an outright lie.
Hurry,
up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
Oh, DAILYN's from this place too?
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Ah, don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, DAILYN.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide.
And then she immediately lost.
All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice. It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
I'm blown away right now.
I just wanted to live. Why?
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late! All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You were already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives? Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
How could this happen? Where's that old witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? Oh, it was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Oh my god.
DAILYN! DAILYN!
DAILYN.
Wise pulling ladies out of the dark again. Dude, I gotta say, the level up of his fucking MC protagonist manliness powers since chapter 1 has been insane. Fucking 2.0 Yunquei Summit training really turned this boy around.
DAILYN! DAILYN!
You okay? I kept calling your name, but you wouldn't respond. What happened?
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Oh, everyone's out. Okay.
DAILYN, banyue shifu, are you alright?
Oh, did everybody have a moment?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Voice is back.
Was that voice back again?
Oh, Wise hasn't heard the voice, but everyone else has.
Yes.
What did it say?
Die.
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, trying to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator?
But it has to talk in someone else's voice.
But why is the voice only targeting me and banyue? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
Doesn't everyone have that anyway?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
Miyabi's sword did a little something like this too.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yeshiyuan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
I really want to keep following my brother's trail,
This
but
isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Xinguang's right.
Xiaoguang has a point.
Xiaoguang
The
has a point.
miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my
No
head.
Banyue in frame for a minute.
Starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
Banyue takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods. Oh, dude, where is this going? I'm so concerned for all of this. After returning to Suiban Temple, Xiaoguang tells the mystics there what's going on.
So you're Ye Shiyuan, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a void hunter.
Damn,
That's
she's
more
that
praise
badass.
than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
I don't think they're gonna care. Apologize with Xiaoguang.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd find something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But please trust me, though I don't have evidence to prove it, my brother must have a reason for covering his tracks and for being seen alongside Sarah. I know he wouldn't betray us.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang. Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishiyuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suiban Temple. Junior Wise, please stay with her.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Yishiyuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
Yishiyuan found out she ran away from the mountain.
What?
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
Yishiyuan not happy about this. With that, Qingyuan leaves together with the other disciples. Xiaoguang is left standing there, hands clasped tightly together, her expression clouded with helplessness.
It's always like this.
Yishiyuan Shifu was worried. Worried about my safety? I understand. I've always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even with Shifu's personally crafted seal in the sword case, she's constantly worried that the power of the Qingming sword might spiral out of control, worried that I might end up like her sister, High Preceptor Yi Jing. But having to stay behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I can only wait, it's just... With that gloomy look on your face, you hardly seem like the Yishiyuan I know. Being able to face any situation with composure, isn't that the kind of person you are? Zhao Guang, you're too tense. After everything that happened today, what you need most right now is to get some proper rest and recharge. Remember that, everybody. Proper rest and recharge. Let's get ready to receive tomorrow's news in tip-top shape. Sorry I've troubled everyone again. Let's all get some rest today. She's absolutely sneaking out, right? 1000%. True name like a lock. Let's get ready for bed in the next episode.